because I was going to do one love poem and one hate poem, and then I realised my love poem has quite a lot of hate in it, and my hate poem is quite a lot of love. So I'll do them instead. This one's called You Are My Universe. I reach out and touch your hair. When time collapses and space and physical matter distort around us under all the friction and burning kinetic energy. By now, I've evaporated into our hands, and I write microfiction around your neck. For sale, the universe. Buy one, get one free. You laugh like the first time you met my grandma and she made a borderline racist joke. But you're starting to slowly drift away. And I can't keep hold of anything anymore. I can feel all my strength dissipating. I'm only a hand after all. A hand without muscles or arteries or nerves, and your head is shaking now with your nervous laughter. And I think for a moment I see tears running down your face. You have to let go, the voice of my ancestors booms from somewhere. But I don't want to. I want to materialise again and be a part of your hair, a flower print on your floral summer dress, but I have to let go, a part of me shouts, trying to convince the rest of me. And still you keep on drifting away. Faster now, I think. After all, my present state of physicality, speed is something I can't really judge. But then, in a moment of panic, I guess, I try to reach for something else, anything I can find, and I manage to grasp a knife from somewhere and fold the infinite space around me into an origami-style bird and carve my final words to you into each one of its paper wings. Let go, I carve into one. If you can, I carve into the other. But you can't read it. You're made of paper. You are my universe. And this one's called The Getaway. Something slow happens to me. It was like the weight of the world chained my arms down to one of those old metal hospital beds, the smell of sterility in the back of my throat. Now I know how James Bond felt when that laser inched its way towards me. And like James Bond, I escaped that slow thing that happened to me, although I don't know how I did it, or what it was. It must have been nibbling away at me for weeks, even months, poisoning me a little. And yet, in an instant it went, and I managed to escape with all my things in ex-supermarket train cardboard boxes, and bin liners stuffed with hastily folded clothes. I left my key on the table inside, with a note saying, "Fuck off, you slow thing." It wasn't a glorious escape. I signed a document or two and just sat down next to all my things on the side of the road, waiting. I tried to think of something, but couldn't. And sometime later, when you said to me that it's impossible to not be thinking of anything, I would mentally return to that moment, sitting with my back facing the place where I'd been so trapped, so encased. My cousin picked my stuff up. I helped him shove things into space, not caring if the clothes in the bin bags ripped, but of course taking extra care with my suitcase of notebooks, all of which were filled, but none of which were full. The last thing to get shoved in was me, and it was only then that I really started to think about that slow thing that had been happening, that crystallized itself in that place. I thought about its huge golden head, its dragonfly wings the size of windows which only reflected back black light, and eyes which saw in monochrome. My cousin began to drive, and an hour later we made it to the motorway. I said to him, "Drive faster," but he didn't. "Drive faster," I repeated. "We're at the speed limit," he replied. "Drive faster, for fuck's sake!" I saw him swallow a lump in his throat. before putting his foot down on the accelerator. I kept staring at him. Drive faster. Drive faster. Drive faster. Drive faster, I kept saying, as he pushed down harder. Until finally, I fell into the deepest sleep that I can ever remember experiencing. And my cousin swerved through traffic and toll booths, and night shone through from outside, and the streetlights glowed with sickly, golden lights, until a few hours later, when we arrived, and I woke up from some timeless, spaceless dimension, only to find myself in a different place. Thank you very much.